Hi Virgo, Rising or Venus. This is a collective reading. I'm picking up on multiple energies. Only take what resonates for you. If I say a scenario that doesn't sound like your life, it may sound like someone else watching, so keep that in mind. All readings that I do, general, I will give the multiple scenarios. Focus only on the parts that resonate for you. If you book a personal reading, I'll tap into your energy specifically for you and your person, and I'll give you detailed descriptions and do a natal chart analysis on you and your person. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. So let's get started. Past energy for Virgo. What's the past energy for Virgo? Past energy for Virgo. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Past energy for Virgo. You could have been trying to manifest a new situation. Wow. Okay. I have the Chariot. You could have had something to do with a Cancerian. You could have had something to do with your car. You could have Cancer in your sun, moon, or rising. You need to know your chart. So if you're not aware of what your natal chart is, you need to go to astrocafe.com. You plug in your time of birth, place of birth, location of birth, okay? If you don't know what time you were born, you can put 12 o'clock noon. That's, the average middle of the day. Then it will generate a calculated description of your natal chart analysis. It's going to tell you what your moon and your rising signs are. The moon sign is the emotional response to circumstances and events. Your rising sign is your first impression or physical interpretation of circumstances and events. So you need to watch those videos also. So you are Virgo, but you need to know what is your moon sign, what is your rising sign. Watch those videos so you can get the full story for your energy, okay? So you could have been dealing with a Cancerian, or you could have had something to do with your car, or you're dealing with someone who has Cancer in their chart, or you have Cancer in your chart. Past energy for Virgo. You could have been up at night worried about something. It's interesting because that's the same energy that was in another video that I had, and Virgo came in that video, and there was a sleepless nights as well. So Virgo must be up at night having some kind of stress. Present energy for Virgo. Present energy for Virgo, please show me. Present energy for Virgo, please show me. Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. If not, you could have something around you that's toxic in energy or toxic in behavior, okay? So if you're not dealing with a Virgo, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, you're dealing with something or someone around you has toxic low vibrational energy. This can mean anything. You could have people around you that are jealous, people around you that are not wanting your highest good, okay? And you feel somehow trapped from these people. 8 of Swords means a mental torture where it's a self-inflicted torture. You feel like you feel confined mentally to this situation, but you're not, because this is a choice that you can make. The 8 of Swords is a choice that you make. Because if you take off the blindfolds and open up your eyes, you can come out of this mental torture. So you, Virgo, are going through something where you have the 8 and 9 of Swords, where you're not sleeping and you're stressed out, mentally going over in your mind about something. This is your choice, because you can choose to think positive thoughts and you can choose to think negative thoughts. Whatever you choose, to think, or this is someone in your environment. We're going to clarify. Is the glass half empty or is it half full? It's all perspective, right? Future energy, you have a choice that you're going to be making. In the star card, you have a possible Aquarius in the mix. If not, that's divine healing, and it's also wishes fulfilled. Okay? So I have Major Arcana Cancerian, Major Arcana Capricorn, Major Arcana Aquarius. But I see that you're stressed out a lot, Virgo. And you shouldn't be stressed out, because you can choose to think positive thoughts. You can choose to think negative thoughts. Okay, if there's people around you that are stressing you out, you can minimize your interaction with those people, okay? Why is the Chariot here? Please show me. Why is the Chariot here? Please show me. King of Pentacles. You could have had a situation where you had to spend money on your car. You could have been dealing with a Cancerian who is financially stable. Let me know in the comments which scenario matches your life. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay, so it seems like you're stressing over finances or money. You're stressed out about money. Virgo, money is energy. Okay, money is energy. If you are stressing over money and you feel like you don't have enough, you're coming from a mentality of lack, you will attract more lack into your life. If you come from a mentality of higher abundance and vibration, you will attract money into your life. Money is energy, okay? So if you think in a way that you are not having enough, you're not making enough, you're going to attract energy that is going to attract more negative experiences and lack of money. If you book a personal reading, I can teach you how to have that paradigm shift in your mind, where you teach your subconscious to, change the way you think and change the way you feel about money, and live in an abundance, high vibrational energy, so that you could attract finances to you. You could literally change your ways of thinking and then walk out your door. And this happened to me one time, so this is not even a story that's just make up. You could just be feeling abundant and be needing money, but feeling abundant, not coming from a lack, feeling abundant, coming from, knowing that God or the higher power is going to satisfy you and provide for you in the time of need. You walk down the street. I was walking down the street. I needed money, and I said, I know that you are going to provide for me in the time of need, and I'm going to surrender to you. Do you know that I was walking down the street and there was a $50 bill on the floor? And I looked around and I saw nobody in sight. And this is in a very, very busy street, but it was after school. It was in front of the school where I used to teach, and it was after hours. So everybody had gone home. All the parents were home. I was working late. All the parents were gone. Teachers were gone. There was nobody in sight. When you find money, that is your spiritual angel saying this is yours, okay? Unless you find, let's say, people around, then you have to say, hey, did anybody lose this money? You have to find out who is the owner. But in that case, there was nobody in sight. I knew that God was giving me this because he heard my prayer and because I believed that I was going to attract it. Now, if I had chosen to think from a mentality of lack and said, oh, I need money, I'm never going to be able to get that paid, or I'm never going to be able to do this, do you think I would have never even paid attention? That money would still be there, but I would be so, swamped with negative thoughts. I wouldn't have been able to be nudged by my spiritual guides and say, look down, there's the money there. The signs are always around you, but when you are vibrating on a high vibration, you can pay attention to the signals and signs. If you are negative and low vibrational, you're not going to pay attention to the signals and signs, okay? That could have been for one person. But I feel like you're worried about finances, so you need to stop doing that. Devil card again. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Virgo, are you dealing with a Capricorn? If not, this is very toxic energy. You're dealing with someone around you who's very toxic. This person, why is the Devil card here? Who is this Devil card? Who is the Devil card? Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with someone who is The Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, okay? This person is a very low vibrational, toxic person who wants to destroy and bring you down. You can choose to let them take you down, or you can choose to ignore and raise yourself up, okay? This Queen of Wands is someone, this could be anybody. This is a person who's trying to infiltrate your energy and try to be like an energy Dracula, suck the energy out of you. Don't let them. Okay, you have the Devil card 2 times. So either you're dealing with a Capricorn who's having this Queen of Wands energy, or you're dealing with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who's toxic. Let me know in the comments which one it is. Tell me more about the Devil card. They're causing friction for you, arguing and fighting. Okay, they may have taken money or owe you money. If you do personal reading, I can teach you about how you can tap into your subconscious mind to create the vibration of money into your life. Now, what I just saw is fighting and arguing. Possibly somebody's watching you on social media. This person could possibly be affecting your relationship. If you have a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they could possibly be affecting your relationship or causing some kind of friction with you and your relationship. Here is your card again, and here's the fighting and arguing. So either you're dealing with another Virgo, or you, Virgo, are in a mental fighting with yourself, or literally arguing with somebody. And this could be because of this Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or this Capricorn, or this Cancerian. Somebody is causing friction. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Why is the 8 of Swords here? The Chariot again. So some of you are dealing with a Cancerian, and this Cancerian might have you in this mental torture where you are confined, and it's like the analysis paralysis where you keep going over and over and over in your brain and you drive yourself insane, okay? And this person who's possibly Cancerian is a toxic person because they are low vibrational. Others of you are dealing with a Capricorn that's doing this. Others of you are dealing with a fellow Virgo. Let me know in the comments. Or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody has you in this confined mental torture, but you can choose to stay here, or you can choose to remove yourself. You have the decision to make. Why is the 2 of Swords here? Too many cards. Why is the 2 of Swords here? Too many cards. Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. If not, this is justice being served on your behalf. Whoever has wronged you or done this toxic energy or treating you this way or mentally torturing you, justice is going to be served on your behalf. Some of you could be having a court situation or going to, you're going to court for some legal situation. Hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but this is looking at things from a different perspective. Like I just said, is the water, the cup of water, half full or half empty? You're going to change the way you look at things. Look at things from a different perspective, because everything is retro. You know, how you look at something can be, you know, you can look at something as a blessing, or you can look at something as trying to teach you a lesson. You can look at something in 100 different ways. It's just, is it a positive way that you're looking at it, or a negative way? Okay. Why is the Star card here? Why is the Star card here? You have a lot of major arcana. So you're releasing yourself from this mental confinement, and you're going to make a decision. And this decision is going to this decision that you're taking is going to basically take you out of this mental confinement, okay? So depends on your situation. Let me know, are you dealing with a fellow Virgo? If not, this is searching for answers and clues, introspectively trying to search for things. Are you dealing with a Pisces? If not, this is looking at things from a different perspective. Also being stuck in thought, stagnation. Are you dealing with a Libra? If not, this is justice being served on your behalf. This is also some kind of legal situation. You might be going to court or have something with a legal situation. Are you dealing with a Cancerian? If not, this is possible forward action or something with your car. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? If not, this is toxic energy, a person around you, possible Queen of Wands, who is toxic for you, low vibrational, trying to pull you down, trying to keep you in this mental entrapped torture, okay, which you're deciding on doing. You can get yourself out of this and be relieved from this and released from this, okay? So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're going to have spiritual healing, though, in the end. You have the Star card, okay? So this is the spiritual healing card, wishes fulfilled, and then you have this is in reverse. So you're taking yourself out of this mental torture, okay? You're going to make the decision to take yourself out of this mental torture. If you're dealing with a Libra or some kind of justice system where you have a court to attend or something in court, justice will be served on your behalf. And as I look here at the bottom of the deck, I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possible Scorpio coming into your life that is your, the way that the universe is going to pay you back for the suffering you had in the past. Okay, so you could have had suffering in the past from somebody else. And so now you're going to have this compensation with this Scorpio, who you're going to possibly have, you know, a higher form of relationship. And actually, you came up in the Scorpio reading. So if you are a Virgo dealing with Scorpio, you should watch the Scorpio video. You came up in their energy. Okay. If you are dealing with a Cancerian, this person could be possibly toxic for you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra, Pisces, or a fellow Virgo. I feel like you're going to make a decision to take yourself out of this self-confinement of mentally torturing yourself and going over your mind over and over and over and just keeping yourself stagnant in thought. You're going to be making a decision to get out of that and release yourself from that so that you can have the spiritual healing. Okay, Virgo? I wish you all light and love. If you'd like to book a personal reading, email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. I will see you next month. Namaste.